This is News in Brief from Al24 News. Algerian Minister of State, Minister of Foreign Affairs, National Community Abroad and African Affairs Hamad Attaf held talks with the Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates of the State of Palestine, Mohammed Mustafa, on the sidelines of the Antalya Diplomacy Forum. The meeting provided an opportunity to reaffirm Algeria's unwavering support and solidarity with the Palestinian people on all levels, highlighting its continued coordination with the Palestinian side on the necessary steps to be taken at the UN Security Council in response to the existential threats facing the Palestinian cause and its national project. Following the occupation's airstrikes and ground offensive in Gaza City's Eastern Shajaiya neighborhood in the northern part of the Strip, the main pipeline that supplies 70% of the city's clean water was severely damaged, depriving hundreds of thousands of residents of a vital lifeline resource. The Gaza government's media office warned on Saturday that the occupation has turned water into a slow-kill weapon, condemning the continued interruption of water supplies, including the severing of crucial water lines, destruction of wells and water stations, and the cutting of electricity and fuel supplies needed to operate water and sanitation facilities. High-level indirect talks were held in Oman today between Iran and the United States aimed at jump-starting negotiations over Tehran's nuclear program, with US President Donald Trump threatening military action if no deal is reached. According to Iran's foreign ministry, the negotiations, which it described as productive, focused on Iran's nuclear program and the sanctions imposed against it, with both sides agreeing to continue talks next week. Beijing increased its tariffs on US imports to 125%, hitting back against President Donald Trump's decision to raise duties on Chinese goods and increasing the stakes in a trade war that threatens to upend global supply chains. On Saturday, the Financial Times reported that the Trump administration is drafting an executive order to enabling the stockpiling of deep-sea metals to counter China's dominance in battery minerals and rare earth supply chains. After yesterday's talks in St. Petersburg between Russian President Vladimir Putin and US President Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff about reaching a peace deal, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov praised President Trump on Saturday in Antalya Diplomacy Forum for what he said was a better understanding of the Ukraine conflict than any other Western leader. This also comes as both Russia and Ukraine accuse each other of striking energy facilities. This was today's News in Brief from Al24 News.